Welcome back, this is Jack, this is the Geek's Perspective, and that is Nemesis. He is a Tyrant, and that's what we're going to be talking about today, Resident Evil Tyrants. Not just Nemesis, but all Tyrants. The most common one known as Mr.X. That is the most bog standard of all Tyrants. It is the one that is able to be controlled and deployed on a regular basis. In fact, actually, in Resident Evil 2, the remake, you assume there's only one following you when there's actually multiple. It's not that he can regenerate from anything. It's the fact that they deployed, I believe, a total of 6. In the original Resident Evil 2 game, you actually see them deploy multiple at a time. It just treated as if there was only one, so you didn't have to fight multiples at a time. However, in Resident Evil 2, the remake, people were able to glitch it so that you could see 2 at the same time, showing that he didn't teleport, there was just multiples. Or you could just say it was glitched, whichever you want to say. Now, as I said before, he is the bog standard. However, some fans have also decided to create additional ones that make it more horrifying. I don't know about you, but the idea of Pennywise following me around in Resident Evil 2 scares me even more. Nemesis is a tyrant. He is probably one of the more controlled ones and the more intelligent, even able to speak to some degree. He is probably one of the more dangerous, more agile, and he was a unique model. As far as I know, he was the only one of his type, and he was specifically designed to pursue STARS members. The first time you encounter him in the original game, he is killing Brad Vickers. Now, I have played the demo, and I was going to release a video of it, but my recording software was not playing right, so that is not going to be a thing. Now, something of very particular note for them is that they do mutate as they take damage. The trench coat actually is meant to prevent said mutation, not because to reduce the damage, but to prevent them from physically mutating beyond their more humanoid size. As you can see, as this one lost his trench coat and is burning, his right arm is starting to turn into giant claws. Goes even further until he looks something like this. They lose control and they become just a weapon of destruction. The only time they are good, they're good in this form for Umbrella is if they're just being dropped into enemy lines where there are no reinforcements expected to be in that area. The problem is they do create mutate. Now, it is worth mentioning the creature that Birkins is, the other monster of Resident Evil Remake or Resident Evil 2, is not a tyrant. He is created from the G virus. The T virus creates tyrants. The G virus is something else entirely. It creates very specific mutations which are extra hostile and extra dangerous. Now, the new Nemesis game coming out does take place before the events of 2, so we don't know if Birkins is technically walking around or not. I doubt it, but it is possible. Mind you, the end of 3 should be taking place sometime after 2, because the whole city is supposed to, at least in the original game, went up and got nuked. Not just the facility, but the whole city. So we'll see how that goes. Right now, the demo is out on Steam, PlayStation, and Xbox. I highly recommend you give it a try, and if nothing else, I hope everybody has a great time. This has been Jack with the Geek's Perspective. I ask that you please like, subscribe, and share to my content so that you may be able to keep up and follow with additional stories I come out with and talk about. And also, please take care of yourself during this quarantine and please stay safe. Thank you.